Hey, what's up you guys, it is Kaden here, welcome back to my channel. I've had an idea for a really long time, so I love t-shirts. I love getting t-shirts when I travel. Anywhere I go, my souvenir is a t-shirt and a magnet. And over the years of accumulating so many t-shirts, you know, I don't want to wear them anymore because it has my middle school on it. I'm not trying to rep my middle school, I'm 22 years old. So what we're gonna do is compile all of my t-shirts that I think are super cool and very sentimental to me, and we're gonna make a blanket out of them. I have 16 t-shirts that we are going to cut and sew and make into a blanket. And I'm not following any pattern for this, I'm just winging it. I've only used my sewing machine a few times, so how hard can it be? So first thing I did was grab all of the t-shirts that I wanted. I'm not going to be showing all of the t-shirts because some of my old schools are on there, but a lot of the other ones are from when I went to California, Puerto Rico, and just places around the state. So now that I have all of my t-shirts set up, I'm going to start cutting them. And honestly, I had no idea how I was going to cut them or get it an accurate size, so I grabbed some cardboard. I have this sheet of cardboard from a polyfill box, and I'm going to use this square as a reference. I think that's pretty nice. So we're going to go to the floor, and we're going to start cutting up these t-shirts. Alrighty, so here are some of my travel shirts. The rest are from middle school. I did track in middle school, so I have my little track shirts. And we're just going to start cutting the t-shirts to the same square size. So let's get started. Okay, so in less than 30 minutes, I was able to cut all of the t-shirts, and some of them are the same sizes, which is totally fine. So what I'm gonna do next, I'm also totally winging this here, okay? So this isn't gonna be perfect. So I got this DC shirt from when I went to, obviously, Washington, DC in the 8th grade. So basically what I'm going to do is just sew across all edges because I did cut backs as well. So this is just gonna be a 1-layer blanket. There's not gonna be any felt or anything in the middle. I don't need a big heavy blanket, and also felt is expensive. So I'm gonna get the sewing machine and we're gonna sew these guys up. Let's go! Here we are, we got the sewing machine out. So here is my sewing machine. It is a Singer heavy duty. I got it for Christmas. Shout out to my dad. So we're literally just gonna wing it here. There's no other way to put it. Some of them are a little bit uneven, so I'm just gonna go and cut that a little bit. Alrighty, let's get sewing. Boom! Alright, first line done. They are connected. Alrighty, cue the time lapse. I'm gonna try to do as many as possible. Alright, let's go! So we got our first thing sewed together. Can you see the stitches? I just did black, whatever, it's simple. And then once I, get the other shirts done, I'm not really sure how I'm gonna connect them. I didn't get that far yet. So, I don't know. I really don't know how I'm going to connect them. But we'll cross that road when we get there. Alrighty, so it's the next day. Let me show you what shirts I was able to do yesterday. This shirt that I got in Puerto Rico. You can't really see it, but this is one of my DC shirts from my DC trip in 8th grade. 2 of my track shirts and another I Heart DC. So I'm again thinking, how in the world am I going to sew these together? I don't know. I still don't know. I'm just not going to even follow a pattern or anything. I'm just winging it. I mean, you make the best things when you wing it, you know? Just me? Okay. Alright, so we have quite a bit of shirts to continue working on today. So, yeah, it's about 10:30. We're getting food at 12, so I think I'm going to work for the next 2 hours, see what I can get done. Hey, checking in. So in that time frame, I was able to sew the first 2 rows together. It looks kind of messy, to be honest with you, but it's fine. It's literally for myself, and it's better than just these shirts like sitting around, you know? So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little check-in. That's what we're up to. I'm definitely gonna finish this today. I've ran out of a lot of thread though. I'm just using all the colors that I have. I bought like a variety pack when I first got my sewing machine because I honestly have no idea. I didn't know at all. I didn't know anything, to be real. So I went through black, I went through white, or cream, and now we're gonna work on white. So I should be able to finish it with this. I'm gonna try to make the border look a little nicer because it looks a little messy. But I'll show you guys kind of what it looks like for the shirts that don't show my school. Alright. Take a look. I'm gonna show you my strategy, basically. So, oh, sorry, I thought I screwed up. Okay, so I sewed, you know, all the squares of the shirts, and then I am doing side by side, and then I'm doing like the rows. This is the front, and then the back. The back looks like this. So once I'm done with the whole thing, I'm going to cut this as small as possible and then maybe go over the seams just one more time. And then I'm gonna create like some sort of border, just kind of like folding over the clothes, just so it looks a little bit cleaner from the front. I don't really care about the back. And plus this is for me, so like I really don't care, you know? I just want all my shirts on one thing, but this is super cool seeing it come to life. So I'm gonna pin this row to that row, and then I have 2 whole rows to sew together. So let's just hope I don't run out of thread. I think I have like red thread next. I don't really care. I'm just using it all up. I'm not gonna go to Joann's and buy a whole, oh, Joann's is closing. Oh, rip. I don't even know if I can go to Joann's. Anyways. But yeah, I know there's patterns online for this. But girl, I'm just winging it, okay? Leave me alone. So yeah, let's pin these together and sew it up. Alright, so everything is connected now. I'm just gonna go and cut all of the like extra fabric here on the back. I definitely could line it with felt, but honestly, I am not going out of my way to go buy some felt. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's very unnecessary, and I'm not trying to spend a whole bunch of money on felt. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to cut all of the extra felt, and I will check in with you once I'm done with that to see what I'm gonna do next. Alright, so a little bit of time later, I was able to cut all of the extra fabric. Now I'm gonna go through and pin all of the sides down and make like a nice like little seam. So I feel like this is literally gonna take forever, but it's okay, I'm locked in. Hey friends, so I'm back and it is, I guess, day 3 now that I'm working on this. So yesterday when I was sewing the seams, dude, I don't know what was going on, but my sewing machine kept getting like jammed. So it was like the top thread, and it would just like, I don't know, it was really weird. So I don't know exactly what happened. So we're gonna try today to finish it because it is currently 12 o'clock and I have a whole bunch of stuff that I want to get done today, and this blanket is one of them. So I'm gonna lock in and hopefully I can get this done, and it's looking pretty cute so far. I'm honestly in love with it, although some of the stitching is a little bit like messy and out there, like whatever. It's okay. So let's continue. Day 3. Let's get this done and out of our hair. So yes, I have white felt coming from the top, and I have a black felt coming from the, it's not felt, string. And the white felt from the top keeps doing this. I'm sorry, I can't really focus, come on. It keeps getting stuck under here. I don't know, can you see it? I'm sorry, you can't really tell. See, it's like, keeps getting stuck down there, and I don't know why. And it's just like wasting a whole bunch of thread. So this is like the 5th time this has happened. I don't know why. Y'all, I don't know what's happening. It keeps happening. What does this mean? Sewers, please help! Help! I'm wasting so much thread doing this. Oh my goodness. Sewers, help! What the heck? Okay, so I'm just gonna go through and re-put everything back in. Like, take the top thread out, all that stuff, because it is just wasting so much. And it's really pissing me off right now. Okay. So yeah. Wish me luck. I was able to rethread it, and it wasn't like the tension wasn't correct for some reason. I don't know. But okay. So after I create like this seam, here's like from the front. See? It's not super clean, but I don't care. Yeah. Okay. So after I create the seam, I cut all the extra off. So for example, this has a whole bunch of extra, and then we're gonna cut it so it's clean like this. So that's what I'm doing right now. Right, so I am about to start working on our last fold, then we cut it, and then we're done. Alright, I finished the blanket. Alright, so the other half is just like my school t-shirts and stuff like that. But these are my travel ones. We got Hollywood, we got some Michigan, Santa Monica, Clearwater, Greenfield Village, Puerto Rico. I am in love with how this turned out. I think it's a great way to kind of put all your travel t-shirts to good use, because I was still wearing some of these and they were kind of like falling apart, and I didn't want to get rid of them because, you know, it's a memory. So I definitely recommend that you guys do this with your shirts. All it takes is a sewing machine and scissors and patience. It took me like 3 days, but I probably only worked on it for about 1 to 2 hours a day. So definitely do this. I learned a whole bunch from doing this. One thing that I did learn was use corresponding colors. Like, I should have did white and the white shirt. Yeah, well, I did want to go to the store. But here's the corners. They're not like perfect, but hey, it looks nice. So I think I'm just gonna keep doing this with all of the t-shirts that I accumulate for like traveling and just activities that I do instead of like wearing them and then getting rid of them. I'm sure there are tons of t-shirts from events that I've done throughout my life that I've thrown out the shirt or I've donated it, but I wish I haven't. So I'm gonna hang this somewhere on my wall in my house just so I can remember all of the great times that I had when acquiring these t-shirts. But I hope you guys enjoyed this and you do this yourself. It was honestly really fun to do a sewing project. Usually I'm here crocheting, but it was fun to switch it up and do something and challenge my putting together a project skills. You know, I would give the cleanliness and the cleanness of this project like a B or a C, like a B minus. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. Here's the back of it. I could have put like felt behind here, but that's honestly too expensive. I'm good. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you do this with your own travel t-shirts. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment. Let me know if you're going to be doing this or if you have any tips or tricks when it comes to sewing, since I kind of don't know what I'm doing. And yeah, make sure to subscribe for more crochet and crafty videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one.